It's quite good. Should we talk about how I nearly died?
What is up?
Okay. What is up, guys? It's Max and Harvey, and we have brownies for some reason.
I was so unready for that.
And today, we're going to be talking about our trip to France recently, which is quite an interesting trip. Bit of a life-changing one because I'm now missing an internal organ.
So if you didn't know how to tell us apart before, you do now. Look for the one with the appendix, that's Harvey.
Why does the rain have to just start absolutely
stop.
shit? What we are going to be doing today is going through a few things. We're going to be going through the story of how it all unfolded. We're also going to be watching the videos of me on Morphine, and we're going to be opening some of your guys' fan mail because there are a few things that you guys have sent that get well soon, and we just have a load of your guys' fan mail.
Let's do it! Let's talk about how you nearly died!
Yeah. So I'm gonna start off the story. I'll start off the story of literally the whole trip to France. We started on Monday. We drove there. I was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with me. Well,
I mean,
there's always something wrong with him, but that's just... Anyway, we travelled there on Monday, we got there, we looked around the place we were staying, it was quite nice. Tuesday, we did climbing through trees. There was like a zip wire course, again, pretty normal. And then on the Wednesday, we did mini golf. And then in the evening, we had a meal that I thought was a bit odd. So I ordered something, and I didn't think it was gonna come with a raw egg on top. I thought nothing of it, so I just sort of mixed the egg in with the pasta, ate it, just as you do. I was hungry. What were you going to do? And so the next day, I sort of woke up, my stomach hurt a little bit, and I instantly thought, must have been that raw egg. I just thought it was a bit of a stomach ache. I was like, I'll get over this, I might be out for a day. Started off sort of thinking, I'll just stay in bed for a bit. I missed archery, didn't I? You guys went and did archery,
yes,
I
yeah,
think.
you stayed at home.
And I stayed in the chalet, or whatever it's called.
It was like an unglorified chalet.
Yeah, basically, it was in France. I mean, there's nice stuff in France. There's nice stuff in France. So I stayed there, and I just progressively felt more and more ill. And I was like, geez, this egg is really taking a toll on me. And then just before they got back, I threw up for the first time. And I haven't thrown up in quite a long time, so it was a bit weird for me. And yeah, so that happened. I was like, right, hopefully that's out of my system now that that's happened. I couldn't have been more wrong, because I then proceeded to have the absolute worst day of pain of my life, and I threw up 26 times roughly during it.
I saw a tally on the wall as I came back home.
Just
26 lines.
Kept on happening.
Would you say that that day was worse than the day that you got taken to hospital? Which one was worse?
Well, I think the first day was actually the worst day because there was so much going on. Basically, it was like a terrifying cycle of me walking around because Mum told me it would make me feel better. Then I went to lie down, but then lying down made me feel even more sick. And then I went to the toilet to throw up. But then once that was all over, luckily the throwing up had pretty much stopped. Mainly because I had nothing left in my body, and I really didn't want to eat, but I tried to eat as much as I could. And then the next day, I just had like horrendous pain. That was the Friday, wasn't it?
That was the Friday.
The Thursday was the really bad day. The Friday, I just couldn't really go anywhere. We were meant to go to Paris. And then the Saturday, we actually did go to Paris. So the Saturday was weird because in the morning I was in quite a lot of pain, but then it died down. And I actually wasn't in too bad pain on the car journey until we started going over a few bumps. And then that was when we were in Paris, so the pain started again. It was getting really bad. The Eiffel Tower did cheer me up. It was quite cool. I enjoyed going on it. It was a bit hot, but I sort of got through it.
There's videos of you, I think, just completely spaced out though because of how. Because I remember we were at the very, very top, and you were like, "Oh my god, I'm in so much pain. Let's get a quick picture." I was just like, are you sure? I mean, because we originally thought that we were going to come back to Paris a couple of weeks later, but then that rule got put in place about not being able to go to Paris without having to quarantine, so we didn't do that.
And then, so actually, I think, so it was either the first day or the day in Paris with the bumps in the road, because actually while we were eating a meal in Paris, I didn't throw up on the Friday, but in Paris, we were having a meal in the evening. I kept telling my parents, I was like, I cannot eat. Like, I literally can't put anything in my body. They were like, oh no, you need to eat. You need to make sure you get stuff in your body. It did not go well, we'll put it that way, at the restaurant. And I had to leave, basically.
My pasta did not taste the same after I saw that.
No. So yeah, we went home from Paris.
Doesn't make sense to it, though.
So we went home from Paris, and then on the Sunday, it was really quite sad. I literally couldn't move in the morning. I was in such a state that Mum and Dad were getting quite upset. And Mum actually almost said, oh no, he doesn't need to go to the hospital. But Dad was persistent. He was like, no, he needs to go to the hospital. I'm taking him now.
I missed all this.
You were asleep.
So I got up and I was like, where's Max? And Mum went, oh, he's in the hospital. I was like, oh.
So we went to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, I pretty much couldn't walk. I was like getting out the car. My stomach just failed me completely. So they got a wheelchair for me when I was there. And then they took me to this massive, you know, those massive white scanners that
Oh yeah,
like,
I saw a picture.
lie
I think we got a
down
picture of that
and
somewhere.
get like shifted into. So I got into one of those and they confirmed I had appendicitis. And then they also confirmed that my appendix had ruptured and I had peritonitis. And from that point, when I was lying in a bed in one of the resting rooms, the doctor came in and said, he has 24 hours to live. And my dad went, can we do something about that? And they were like, yeah, we need to operate on him now. Next thing I know, I'm hooked up to loads of things. I've got a thing in my arm and the people everywhere talking French. It was quite scary because you can't really talk to anyone because they're all French speaking, and we weren't near Paris, so there was not many French people that spoke English. So yeah, I went under, got the operation, and then didn't eat for 6 days, which was fun.
It's a lot. But you did have me, and I was making TikToks.
Yeah.
Disney.
yeah. Woo! The hero.
And now I'm basically fine. I've got the bandages. They're all there, but they're pretty much healed now.
Do you think we could get the peritonitis for a challenge video? Like the loser has to drink it.
I think that might be illegal.
Okay.
I think
It's
yeah.
worth a shot.
So yeah, that was basically the whole thing in a nutshell. I could have gone into a bit more detail, but I don't think anyone really wants to know all of that kind of stuff. I was just in hospital. I've never been in hospital before. It was quite scary. I think now we should look at my Morphine videos because Harvey actually didn't allow me to see any of them so that I could react to myself now.
Okay, so I've literally got a folder in my phone called Max But Unconscious. Okay, so this is the first video from Max But Unconscious.
Have I got a shower cap on?
Yeah, this is literally from the moment you woke up.
Right, okay.
Like the second you woke up.
You alright, mate? Don't worry too much, just take it nice and easy, fella. That's it. That's it. You've had quite an operation.
Oh my
But it's all good. Everything's good, okay?
Just agrees.
You just need to sleep now for about 2 days, which you should be quite happy with. You need to sleep for. Okay?
That's incredible.
You like sleep. You do like sleep.
Just go to sleep.
That's a good thing.
Oh my god, that's funny. I have vague recollection of that actually. That's
So,
quite
yeah,
good.
there's that
That's
one.
funny.
Of you waking up, that's
the first time I've heard Paul reference himself as dad to one of you in like 7 years.
So this is the second video. This is Max getting transferred from the place of operation, I don't know what it's called, to the ICU. This one's really funny because I don't think you realised that you were actually pushing the boundaries a little bit and being a tiny bit offensive. Not too bad.
Okay, alright. Let's have a
But
look.
yeah, let's have a look at this. So Max is doing the Italian hand and saying, to be fair, you got at least you got the language right, but
What did I say?
you went, bonjour.
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
What on earth?
So I thought that's one of my
my
favourite
God.
videos actually, because it was just the fact that you just went like that to one of the people that just saved your life and just gone, bonjour.
Oh, I must have been one of their like worst patients.
I mean, they all laughed, to be fair. They all did
Right.
laugh.
Where are you, Max?
A spaceship.
Spaceship. Is a bit like that, isn't it? You're being pumped full of antibiotics and morphine.
Morphine is good.
Did I say morphine is good?
Probably. And this is the final video of you being put back into the ICU. You're in there and you're just chatting nonsense to Dad, I think. I haven't watched this one in a while, so I can't remember exactly what you said, but it should be good.
How you feeling?
Can't really breathe properly.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Move.
I'm going to zoom in on these for Claire so she can see what's going on.
That's a bit graphic, isn't it? I might have to blur that out.
Basically, I believe
Yeah.
that's having antibiotics pumped into you.
Yeah.
2 seconds so you can do it. Yeah. Just got done with surgery.
So good.
On some side of drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. They're bad.
Do drugs, kids, they're bad.
Give me my spray bottle.
What was that look?
Nice.
Nice. Just the nod at the end. You just spray and go.
No, what got me
Nice.
was because you know how we love American Dad, where Roger
the
looks
slow
like that. Oh my God, that was literally like that. That's incredible. All right, so I think we should now get onto a bit of fan mail to cheer up the video a little bit, because you know it was quite upsetting seeing me in hospital. So we'll do some nice stuff now.
This is the best bubble wrap ever.
Nice. I got me some shades. These are my favourite kind as well. Wait, I think it said who it's from. No, maybe it didn't.
Minion card.
There's nothing in it!
Maybe there's a minion card elsewhere.
If we find a minion card, we'll know.
Yeah.
I love these kinds of glasses.
Yes.
Oh, and it's got little cleaners
Max,
as well.
to celebrate you getting out of hospital.
Is it?
Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Oh, this is for you. This is actually for you.
what?
Do you want to read that out? That's actually for you.
Dear Max, you've been very brave. I'm so proud of you. I've been thinking about you and I'm happy you are now coming home. I hope you like the card I sent you last week. I also hope you enjoy the sweets and the party poppers to celebrate that you are better. Don't share with Harvey, you deserve the... Oh, you shouldn't have had the party
I'm
poppers.
sorry, I just got excited.
I love Amelia. Thank you so much, Amelia. I appreciate that.
Oh my God, that actually terrified me. Oh, great, a colouring bow. That's what I'm going to do.
Dear Max, Harvey and Dobby. I've been a fan of you now for 4 years. I love your music. I'm the guy that sent you the F.
screw
Oh,
you, Tom.
right. We got a final package here.
I'm colouring a JoJo bow.
Boom. Poster. Love it. Hey Max and Harvey, my name is Jasmine. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for all this cool stuff. So, Harvey's colouring in a JoJo bow. We hope you got some context for what's happened to me in the past few weeks. I love this pot of bacon bits with my face on it, and you guys are awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell everyone about this video if you enjoyed it. We love you guys so much. Enjoy your breakfast. Bye.
Bye. Look, it's Pamela's
Bye. Love you.
granddad.
Bye. Love Pamela's granddad.